Hello and welcome to our social media marketing workshop. It's a 2 weeks course, and I would like to tell you guys that this is going to be a more of a hands-on kind of training session in which there will be brief explanations from me and a few assignments that you'll have to perform in and show me that you are grabbing what I'm explaining. You must have downloaded the notes, this PDF file that I'm sharing here. So I would advise you to read through to understand, and of course, as always, you can always write to me and get in touch with me so that I can answer other questions that you might want me to address. So let's begin with the introduction. By now I am already sure that most people know what social media is, but nonetheless, let me just give you a brief insight into how I understand social media. Social media basically is an opportunity or a platform where you can interact and socialize with different kind of people. And in this modern age that we are in, brands are also using social media platforms to create brand awareness. And social media marketing essentially is using different kind of tools, different kind of platforms to promote a brand, to help people understand and reach out to the brand. And basically it's all about marketing. Okay, social media marketing focuses on how you can put your product in front of potential customers and convince them that they should give it a shot, they should buy, or they should hire the service. So in this note you will also find a definition of social media marketing, or it also has an acronym SMM, which simply means using social media platforms to market a product or service. And as you already know, Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, these kind of platforms are the social media like hot hubs where you can get a lot of activity done. Facebook being the giant because it attracts the highest number of users every month. And there is good reason for this, because if you look at Facebook, you will realize that it has a lot of features that allows people and brands to get directly in touch with other businesses or other people. And it is where you have so much going on, you get so many ideas, you get so many images to look at, videos to look at, people are sharing all kinds of content, and Facebook is like the center of everything. So most people and most businesses tend to use Facebook to also find their potential audience which they can target to market any of their product or service. The next best thing is Instagram. Okay, we will talk a bit briefly about it, about all of these platforms in the next lectures, so that you can understand how we marketers can use different platforms and what to keep in mind when selecting the platforms. In this note I have also mentioned the 5 pillars of social media marketing, so I'll just go over them briefly. First of all, you have to focus on a strategy. You have to make a strategy for your marketing campaigns. By strategy I mean you have to analyze the market, okay, check the competitors, what they are doing, and try to make content, or try to plan your approach with the content that will help people get engaged with your product or brand. Okay, so this is more about finding a flow with your content, okay, and trying to make sure that you can decide what to publish on a specific date, what should follow it, what links should be posted on social media. You have to think about a strategy. Okay, that's the key to success basically. And in strategy, the first thing you have to do is define your goals. Now you see, there are different goals when it comes to social media marketing. Sometimes it's only to get likes, sometimes it is to create brand awareness, sometimes it is to engage the people, or lead generation. The other word we use in marketing is lead generation. And sometimes it is to increase sales. Okay, lead generation and sales go hand in hand. So once you define your goals, you will be able to make a proper strategy. The next thing you have to keep in mind is which platform you want to focus on. For your strategy to be successful, you need to decide what platform is better for a business. Every business has something unique about it, or your platform will change with the niche. Sometimes some businesses do better on Instagram, some do better on Facebook, some do better on LinkedIn if it is a B2B business. So as a marketer, you have to evaluate what will be better for your business or your customer's business. Once you know what kind of platform you want to target, the next thing is knowing that this is the kind of content that will go there, because If we talk about LinkedIn, it has to be business to business, so you have to use language that is more corporate. Images have to be more corporate. If you're looking at Instagram, and if it is a fashion industry, then you can go, really loud about your products. You can really market it, make images and text that make the people that are seeing it go wow. If it is TikTok, then you have to focus more on videos. If you're looking at Pinterest, then you have to look for images, and that style on Pinterest is a bit different because even the size of the images vary. So the next thing in making a strategy is deciding what platforms you're targeting. You don't necessarily have to target just one platform. Some businesses target as many as 5 or 6 platforms. Some even target Snapchat and these kind of platforms. So depending on what your business is focused on, you will have to decide what platform suits it best. Of course, once you finalize the platform, like I mentioned, it will decide what kind of images you need, whether it is YouTube videos you want to market, how can you engage your target audience. That is what choosing the right platform will help you decide. So after you have made your strategy, the next step is planning and publishing. Now, you see, when it comes to planning and publishing, I always recommend making a sequence of text and images that you want to share on your platform. And the main thing I insist on is publishing content that will capture the attention of your target audience. Like I said, once you understand what your target audience is, what platform you're using, you can then decide what kind of content to share. There are usually 4 or 5 types of contents. These include usually blogs, images, videos, and polls. So you have to decide what you want to publish, or you can alternate it. Sometimes it can be blogs, sometimes it can be images, sometimes it can be polls, things like that. So plan your content properly. You see, in this file I've also shared a link to the documents that I use, Excel sheets that I use to plan and evaluate the content and make a proper social media marketing strategy. So you will have access to that as well. Now the next thing is engagement and interaction. You see, social media marketing is not just about posting and leaving your content or leaving the people hanging in the air like that. You have to respond to their comments and the messages. Sometimes your post might trigger a discussion. If not, they might inbox you asking for more information, something or the other. So your social media marketing plan should also focus on how to engage and interact with the people. Now you see, I wanted to give it a tip here, and the tip is you as a social media marketer should have some skills. It's not just about planning and just asking somebody to do it. I am the kind of person that wants my team or my people to know how to handle things themselves. Of course, sometimes if you are lucky to land yourself a job in a company, there might be a graphic designer waiting for you to give your instructions on what kind of images you want or what kind of media you want. But nonetheless, it's always good to learn something on your own, and I would recommend, especially for my own course, that you practice designing your images. Think out of the box, try to trigger some creativity. I know creativity does not come easy to everyone, but it is somewhere in every one of us, and you need to explore your potential. So try to learn how to create images, whether it is Photoshop or Canva. Canva is a free tool. Photoshop I don't think is that free, because unless you use a cracked version. But Canva is all free right now, and it is one of the best designing tools available for digital marketers. So I'd want you to explore it. It's very easy to use. When you can click on this link, and it will take you to your to the Canva homepage. You can log in using your Gmail, or you can sign up using a specific email. And once you log in, this is what the dashboard looks like. As you can see, there are a lot of options here. All your designs, recent designs, you can share with a friend. They have something called a brand kit. This helps in making logos and gives you some ideas. If you scroll down here, you can see there are ready-made templates. There is a template for presentation, Instagram posts, posters, logos. All kinds of options are available here. You can also have images for Instagram stories. Now these are ready-made templates that you can alter, you can customize according to your own choice. These are some of your recent designs. This is where it will show. These are mine. If you scroll a bit lower here, you get logos. You can design logos for a brand. There's so much you can do with Canva, and this is why I love it. You can also go to If you scroll down, you see lots of other options here. Apart from that, you can click the create a design button and you will see that there are different options here, and their sizes vary. If you're looking at Instagram posts, you can make images of this size, you can make a poster of this size, you can create logos of this size. Once you click on these, it will open different options for you. Alternatively, you can also customize the size of the image you want. You can actually type something, just for this lecture, let's say something like this. It will load the size of the design that you want. I'm just going to give this as a demo, but I want you to practice creating something for social media marketing as an assignment, so that it will be part of the assessment for this course. Now you see here there are suggestions. You can actually choose something from here, or you can upload any image. Okay, I have some uploaded images here, like this for example. I can now customize the design, drag it to fit this size. This is how it works, and it's very easy to use. You can also use text. There are different kinds of ready-made text, as you can see here. I'll leave you to it. I want you to explore how to use Canva, okay, and adjust it to yourself. My assignment would be more about creating social media posts, maybe something for the Instagram or Facebook post. So explore that, okay. Let's get back to our lecture. The next step in making a social media marketing plan, or the fourth pillar, is reporting and checking the analytics and analyzing the data that you have, okay. Social media marketing allows you to study your audience and the engagement, the type of customers that are taking an interest in your brand and everything. In the next lecture, I'll explain how you can get that information and how to evaluate it, and how to then use that information to plan your strategy better. But in the meantime, this is just an introduction, so I want you to understand that social media marketing, almost all platforms allow you access to analytics, and by reporting what activities are happening on your page. So you need to explore that, find it on the platforms, and use it for informed decision making. Another feature or another pillar of social media marketing is advertising. Now you see, platforms like Facebook and Instagram, even LinkedIn, allow you to place ads on published content. Sometimes you can boost them. If you have been using Facebook and Instagram, you would have an idea about boosting a post. When you boost a post, you allocate a particular budget for a period of time, and let Facebook promote it. It's paid advertising. So you can and you should use advertising as part of the social media marketing strategy. Based on your results, you can also target specific people that are taking interest. Use your data, analyze it, and you can define your target audience based on the demographics, their behavior, their interest, their gender, etc. There are different kinds of options, and you see, one thing I would like to insist on is that things keep evolving in this field. So as a social media marketing expert, or as a digital marketer, it is your duty to stay up to date with the latest developments going on all these platforms. Do not just stick to one basic knowledge you have. Try to stay as current as possible. So although I know most people already know how to get started with social media marketing, I just felt a brief on this would help. Okay, so you can actually sign up using your emails, and then go to your profile, join different communities, add some information in the about us section, try to set up pages for your business or brand if that is so, and it is very simple on these platforms. You can easily find the options in the settings, or even use simple Google to find the how to create a page and things like that. But basically, I think as an introduction to Facebook or Instagram, you already know that you can use your email ID to register on any of these platforms. So that will be all for this lecture. Make sure you work on a Canva design and share it with me, and we'll meet in the next lecture. Thank you.